Good morning, how are we doing? A slightly later morning chat than normally as baby boy was born yesterday, slightly early. So that was a nice surprise yesterday, which right now everyone is asleep. So I've got like 4 minutes of everyone's actually sleeping. So after the excitement. So question I had yesterday was how can I increase my protein intake but when everyone eats vegetarian in the household? Which is a good question. And first I just want to list all the good protein sources if you are vegetarian. So like eggs, dairy, they are complete sources of protein and you can still include them in your diet. They are where you're going to get, by complete protein, I mean they contain all of the essential amino acids, which is going to give you the building blocks, the response to help trigger the response in terms of muscle protein synthesis, which is essentially repairing of muscle when you break it down, work out, repairing tissue, etc. And that you need to build muscle, get stronger, etc. Get the benefits from the exercise as well. And also not lose muscle mass with age as well. Having protein intake is important for that, providing you're doing some exercise, especially resistance exercise, which is why at Fruci Fit we're so big on the resistance exercise. So that's firstly to consider. Then we go to the more traditional vegetarian sources and we start to think, right, soy, that's a complete protein. So soy, tofu, you're going to get good quality and good amounts of protein for the calories. You then go to the meat alternatives. Again, the meat alternatives, they're good protein, they're complete protein. Yes, they don't contain some of the other nutrients like creatine, carnitine that like meat would provide, but from a protein basis, and this is what we're covering today, they will tick all the boxes on that. So they'll tick all the boxes. So if you eat meat alternatives, again, you'll be fine. You just replace the meat option with that. In fact, I'm working on a new meal plan at the moment, which is just like, here's a sauce, add a meat or a veggie sauce. Now, the easiest way to increase your protein intake if you're vegetarian is just to increase what you're already having. Morning, Judy. Morning, Stephanie. Increase what you're already having. So if you're already having like beans or whatever, tofu, stir fry, something like that, just increase the protein at that meal. Why? Well, just double it. Just double what you're already having or add a third of the portion for the reason that it's just less things to think about. It's easier just to do. You don't have to plan another meal in, don't have to plan another snack in. Just increase it at that meal. You might actually then find that you eat less of something else like the carbohydrate or the fats at that meal. That would be my easiest go-to. And then the second part is, let's say your breakfast. A lot of people don't have protein at breakfast. So even if you're vegetarian, can you get some eggs in there? Can you get some beans in there? Can you get some Greek yogurt in there? If you don't eat dairy, soy yogurt in there. So you're getting some protein rather than like the coconut-based one, which will be more fat than actual protein. Again, a good way to get more protein. So are you getting protein at every meal? Can you just double the one that you're already having? Failing that, because we know the benefits of adding protein in terms of keeping you full for longer, keeping you more satisfied so you don't pick as much, eat as much, which means you're in a calorie deficit. That then means you can lose body fat, and that's the goal right now in terms of here. Then when we start losing body fat, that's going to give us lots of health benefits. And we might be losing body fat already, to be fair, because we're doing resistance exercise. And if the weight's not moving that as fast as you like, it might be that your body shape's changing. So a good opportunity to do measurements. But by increasing your protein intake here, we know the benefits of that in terms of hunger, satiety, muscle. Sometimes we just got to go, that's a lot of benefit. Can I just add a protein shake in, as hard as it is, or as easy as it is for some people? Like, I don't mind just having a chocolate protein shake if I really need to. Vanilla, if I really need to. If you don't want any sweeteners, more on that another day, you can just have unflavoured, add it in some cocoa powder or something to flavour it if you want to. Or if you prefer, if you don't really want that kind of shake feel, you could just have something like a clear whey protein, which is like a squash. It's called like clear whey. It's like a squash, but it contains 20 grams of protein in. Perfect. You just have that after your meal or as a snack in between, and you will notice a bit more satiety than normal. It's the only liquid calories that help keep you fuller for longer. So they would be my tips on increasing your protein intake if your household is vegetarian. So you just eat all the same things together. Hope that helps. Any questions, let me know, and have an awesome day.